Alright, it's on, it's on. So, my good friend and teacher, online teacher, I don't really know her that well, Nathalie MacNeil, says that if you are looking to delegate a task, it's good to film yourself, what you're doing, so you could see where the problem is and if you had the money, where to delegate it. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of what I do when I have an exhibition to do. First of all, I have done, the exhibition is hung up, there's two parts of it, in the hallway and the rose room. The hallway is for the public who have access to the inside gallery on the second floor, and the rose room is for buyers. Let me close off the other light. So, it took the first week, I did the hallway, which is for the public. I figured that was the first one. It was supposed to start on the 21st. Okay, so I hung it the first one on the 21st, and then I just did the whole thing on the 21st, for the 21st. And the second week, I took time to do an installation in the inner room for the private buyers. And now I am actually in the process of putting commentary on each and every artwork. Okay, there's 20 large, 6 of them. Okay, so I have, how I'm doing it is clear. I have I've printed it out basically on the computer. I'll show you. This is it here on the sheet. Okay, and I'm not supposed to put, oh, here. There you can see it. That's the camera's pointed here. Up. And I had to get it really nice with the blue so that you can see it. It's large print. Yeah. So you're not supposed, the challenge is you're not supposed to put anything on the wall, okay? I have gone with Victor years ago to do my gallery. The gallery is done. There's supposed to be 10 nails outside and 10 nails inside. Inside they're spaced apart so that you could have maximum, for most of them, 8 by 11. I have more, you know, I have larger places, but it's usually on the basis the largest 8 by 11. So I'm going to do it kind of like a castle. The small room, the rose room is my studio, and it's 99 square feet, so 8.5 by 11 is pretty big for it. Plus I have the original oil paintings, and oh, the scandalous ones. I have 2 nudes. Well, almost nudes. 2 naked people in this room, which I thought I couldn't resist buying them because they looked really nice. One, yeah, one is my woman. You could see it. Check it out if you go to my gallery on Blogger. It's called the, oh, I can't remember. So first I printed it out. Okay. Now this is the week I'm going to be doing the subtitles, and I'm going to start the same way again. First I'm doing the hallway, so I've cut it in short little squares like this, and now I'm cutting it again for each individual one. And I'm going to paste it on, I think I have some leftover photo paper because I've been doing, I have 8.5 by 11 paper, and also 4 by 6. So the 8.5 and 11 goes for everything size 7 by 5, 8 by 6, 8 and 11, and my frames are mostly not 8.5 by 11. So I have a lot of cutting to do. So I've been keeping the paper, the leftover paper, because it's not big enough for the 4 by 6, if it's not. And I'm going to use that to mount these on that and make a little line of paper and stick it onto the frame. That's the first plan of action. It seemed to work okay last time. We'll see if it works this time. So I've gotten used to not scattering little pieces of paper as I cut on the floor. I have yay old recycling garbage pail right next to me, and I have my cell phone charging on the computer. God bless you. And I have just listened to Nathalie MacNeil on it, because when I'm doing this, it's routine filing kind of thing. So I have my business tapes. Before I just did something with the SBA.gov, Small Business Administration for the United States. They're talking about the advantages of using online payment practices instead of checks. They say most small businesses, by and large, use checks if they have about 250 transactions a month about. So they use checks, and this woman says that checks are not really that good, you should be going online. And she's been talking about all different kinds of things like debit cards and credit cards and stuff like that. So this is what I have to do. I'm looking for help. I am looking for help. I don't know where to start. TaskRabbit sounds good, and yet I don't know where to start really. Because TaskRabbit could do, you could cut up the titles and then put it up in the file. No, it shouldn't be bad. It's $85 an hour though. She says you should have 1 or 2 hours a week. Yeah, but $85. I'm on last resort financial assistant, $85. They're telling me, you know, it sounds like a Gunsmoke. The lunatic in the saloon is drunk on the side. That's a last resort saloon. Yeah, they don't look good. That's what I'm on. So I don't know if that's so good unless I could find a volunteer, and they have to. I've asked several people, do you read? So that maybe might not be an idea. I got to figure out what to do. Anyways, thanks Nathalie. I like the thought a lot. I'm still, this is not the first time she said it. You have to delegate. The question is how. I'll keep you posted. KB speaking.